So if y'all want to go over there, that is no.
Somebody put my cash.
I have no idea.
In the chat.
Technically, this doesn't have nothing to do with the original issues.
Because I'm trying to rent out
It got shit to do with the
mansion for the next 30 days, so I can live and not have to worry about nothing. I'm just trying to get it for 30 days. I'm trying. Can you send me a 3.5 on the 3.5? Okay. Can you send me 3.5 on the 3.5? Somebody put my cash app in the comments. Thank you.
Thank you, you guys. Hello, Ashley. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, two Ashleys.
Hi. Oh my God. Hey, girl.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
She was frustrating my spirit. I was like, why you just didn't hang up on her? Because she didn't want to answer nothing.
Who's that?
No comment.
This is what I mean. Who the hell is this?
Answer. That's why listen.
Who the hell is this?
Before I said it once.
Who is that, Ashley?
You cannot out semantics me.
Ashley, who are you?
You can never out semantics me. She said she was speaking in past tense, and she meant that. She was very clear about her past tense tone.
I'm so confused.
She was speaking in past tense, and she meant that. What do I know about Trina's current situation? I have no idea. I literally have no clue.
Yeah, it is fair for her to have an opinion, but who is she?
She's going to be right exactly where she is.
That's fair, Bully.
That's just what it felt like. I felt like she was like, well, shout out to my friends who helped me crowdsource for my rent. I'm parked right here. That's what it was. That's what I thought it was.
Yes.
No, she ain't saying nothing negative.
Don't sound like she cared. She took advantage of her audience and people that actually thought she was getting evicted.
Okay, so
11 days
it's so many questions.
I have a quick question for those who may have children who are in college or those who have been in college and, know about what college entails. If I'm not mistaken, as a person who, went to college, don't you have to pay that before you start your classes?
Pay what?
It depends. It all really depends.
I've never paid anything.
It depends on scholarship. It depends on your financial aid. But she said that she's in academic probation, which means
so with academic probation, she has to prove to get her grade back up above below passing in order for her to for them to even reconsider.
Exactly. So again, I'm gonna ask the question
I never
one more
paid
time.
anything.
For those people who understand how college work and shit like that, if you're on academic probation, doesn't it mean that at the beginning of the semester you won't have to pay that?
Absolutely, because they send your financial aid money back that you received. They send it back to the government.
So I've been to school in years. Maybe it changed.
No, that's not necessarily true. Because she would only owe a balance because academic probation has really nothing to do with your money.
No, it sure don't. It just means they're gonna kick you out of school.
Classes.
Okay, I ain't been to college in years at this point.
Within the threshold of the financial aid, which allow you to get a refund, right? So, like, let's say her classes were $100 and her.
Well, I never been on the academic probation.
She did 100 back.
So I don't know.
Only means you can't re-register for those classes. Now, if you had loans out and you didn't. Correct
so
academic probation
I don't know.
Loans became due, then they would be due. But it won't stop you from re-registering for school and then getting your.
You can still get financial aid.
You have to be
because they're gonna cut that check before you even fall into academic probation.
And so I recently stopped doing my college stuff, so I can eliminate
Depends
all
on
of
the
these
state.
questions I got with just showing y'all my blend portal because they put me on academic probation because I had to drop one.
Ashley, okay, you might be resourceful.
Like working and all of this. Academic probation means and they send part of your financial aid money back if you get financial aid. If not, then they don't. But I've been placed on academic probation and they left me with a balance of almost $3,000. And you have to pay that before you even get back in school. And you have to give them good cause of why they should take you off academic probation, along with getting your grades back above average of where it's supposed to be. I can actually prove that part.
I ain't never been on academic probation.
I've been placed on academic probation.
College, so I don't know.
I just feel like
I don't know.
I went to college too, and I was on academic probation maybe one time, but every university is different. Every university and every college is different. So I don't want to say definitively. She just can't, you know what I mean? Because again, every school is different.
I printed out letter back.
I saw your message.
Or sometimes they'll waive if you owe something at all. They'll waive it, or if you have a good just cause for being on academic probation, they'll sometimes work with you, be even more lenient with the situation.
Oh, did y'all say that she just raised money for the people to pay for her to stay in school?
Right.
In January? Y'all ever said that?
Yeah, girl, they raise money for everything. For every
But I'm saying, do the people know? Did y'all just refresh their memorization is what I'm asking. They just raised money for her to stay in school because she was on probation and didn't have the money to pay. So in the year of our Lord 2024, they raised money to keep her in school and to get her out of evictionization. So, baby, I know she done got about $10,000 this quarter of 2024. I'm pocket watching, I guess, if you will, I reckon.
Everybody get how you live. I'm gonna do what you're gonna do with your money. You shouldn't be lying though. Now that's one thing. Like, get the money that you get, but you can't be lying
or
though.
give it back to those that gave out of the kindness of their hearts, especially for her living situation. That's not even technically a situation because it could be avoided if you move out in 11 days.
Imagine you help somebody. Right? Let me paint a picture for y'all. Imagine y'all help somebody out of the kindness of your heart, right? And you help them raise more than $3,000 for them to do whatever they need to do. And then you hear a video of them basically saying that you a broke bitch. And you know what I'm saying, you get coin and you basically pocket watching somebody else's bag.
Oh,
making money off of CA.
I gotta sit y'all down.
You make more money than that individual that helped you make that money. Imagine you hear something like that. How the fuck would y'all feel?
So wait a minute.
How would y'all feel?
She went live about Rose and said that before Rose went live about her. I'm so fucking confused.
Finding out that a person don't have to leave their space, because the semantics of it is she has 11 days before it goes to court, which means that you can either pay it off, renew, figure something else out.
What is going on here?
Court system.
Y'all gotta wrap this up by Sunday.
Semantics with people who are college educated because they're not.
Crazy.
Good niggas in here who got better education than the folks who went to school. So imagine you play these kind of games with people thinking that they all stupid. You think that they're dunce because you must be the smartest. You got to be the smartest apple in the bunch.
Let me relight
my. You finna play 2.1 thousand people in the room.
I'm about to yell some more.
And then you imagine somebody docks your number because they mad at you for sitting in somebody else live on TikTok. Imagine. How would y'all feel about that? If somebody like exposed y'all private conversations and y'all number just because you sat in somebody else live that they don't like. Imagine, how would you feel? Or imagine if you...
What I said earlier, y'all. Remember I said she should have apologized for that?
Somebody said that they're getting evicted and you offer them a place to stay in your shit. Are you willing to...
Because you never know. Even if it's an accident, you got to just fucking apologize, bruh.
To be in a space so that they... daughter won't be out on the street, or you saying that it's hard to get into a shelter. There's no resource for you supposedly. And so imagine you open your home just for a short term, maybe 20, 30 days to help them get up on their feet real quick. And that person turns around and says that essentially they not coming to your shit. You find out on social media, y'all, that the person ain't gonna come to your house because you got sons and they think that your sons go potentially try to essay her and her daughter. How would you feel about that? Just riddle me that in the comments. How would y'all feel about that? Unsolicited, unwarranted. There's no reason for that statement to ever be made. All because this person was sitting in somebody else's room.
And I said, even if you don't mean it the way that it came out, you should still apologize for it.
Nobody, you got black sons.
All of this could have been handled with apologies.
How would you feel? And then on top of that, right? You dox the person's information, you put a jacket on their sons, and then you turn around and try to justify your actions by saying you don't give a fuck.
That's what I said earlier. Everybody across the board, though.
You don't give a fuck.
I still stand on what I'm saying. Everybody needs to take some accountability for the fuck shit that everybody was doing.
That's not even past 18 yet. And the age don't even matter. It's the fact that you put that shit on somebody's sons. So... tell me, y'all, and I just want to know, put a 1 in the comments if you would take it to hell. Put a 2 if you would just let it go. After somebody blatantly lied on your kids, lied on you, doxed your information.
Let me go put a...
sat up here and played in your face when you was trying to open.
Let me go put a 1 in the comments, y'all. Hold on, I got y'all. I put a 1 in there for y'all.
Okay. So
I got y'all.
Put a 1 in the chat.
Who want me to put a 2 in there?
If you gonna let it go.
Because I put a 2 for y'all, but I'm really a 1 type of girl.
Okay.
Oh, shit, Big Bang. I should tell them my audience said too, because it wasn't me.
Was to gather up information, because clearly
I can't do it, because they're going to think it's me. I can't put the 2. I'm sorry. You got to go over there and do it. Y'all got to go over there and do it.
And
I can't do it. Would you leave it alone? Is one? No, it's all. No. How would you do something as one?
keep rotating.
And if you would let it go, it's
Her
two.
showing K-Dub's phone number was
So if you would
something fierce.
say something, obviously, is one. If you let it go, it's two. I'm a one all the way.
So that was like, but you can't tell her how to respond to being doxxed, you know? Now let's get to okay, I want to hear about this whole.
This is juicy, y'all.
She claims child being on there. What's going on with that? What is that about?
Wait, you were going in and out. You wanted to hear about what?
Oh, can y'all hear me?
About the fake accounts.
Yeah.
You saying that you and I allegedly caused people to make fake accounts with her daughter's pictures.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't know who made them, so I mean, I can't really. And I've never posted a picture of her daughter, so nobody could get that from me. She was out here allegedly telling people that.
Oh shit! Oh hell! Unapologetic is in the damn box.
Via her daughter's TikTok, her daughter's personal TikTok page.
Somebody named Jenny in the box. La la.
Because Trina,
it's two Ashleys in the damn box.
There were adults, including Trina, using that page, not her daughter.
That's correct.
It was Trina and some other adults using that page.
Petty's not lying about
reach out to her daughter. I would never do that. But now she's using that.
Somebody that was an adult
to say that
definitely was using that page.
I.e., give me some more of your money because I want to move again. Okay, that's code word for send me some more money.
Yeah, I said that was wrong earlier. Look, I called out wrongs on both sides. I ain't just called out wrong on one side. I called out wrong on both sides in my life where I was fussing. I was yelling good earlier, so they probably all think I'm mad at them. But shit, I was just fucking yelling.
Also, not only would I not do that, on every single live that I have hosted since this has happened, I told all
it's
of
a
my
black screen because I'm setting the phone down on the couch. I'm gardening.
My bad. Don't go over there reporting her page. Just don't send her no fucking.
Now somebody went on a reporting spree the other night because everybody was getting hit.
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
So why would I go and tell somebody, go make a fake account of her child? And quite honestly,
I don't think K-Dub or Petty told anybody that.
The information that I have received, right?
Ooh.
I genuinely don't need to.
What you talking?
I don't need to make a
of
her child. I'm not that. I have children.
We need to know.
I'm not that kind of woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The people have questions.
I think obviously the person who did it is, it's just some troll. I mean, if it's true,
nobody should be making a troll page of her daughter though, too. I don't think K-Dub or Petty Row had anything to do with it. I think it's just so many people that don't like Trina. It's hard to pinpoint like who did it. You get what I'm saying? But I don't think that that's right neither. I don't think no grown adult should be going around making troll pages about no fucking kids. Like, what's funny about that? Like, that's not trolling. That shit is just disgusting. But I don't think that Petty and K-Dub necessarily had anything to do with it. I don't think any of them involved had anything to do with it. I think it's so many people that don't like her. Somebody used this opportunity to do that, and that shit sick as fuck. So whoever you is, you sick as fuck for doing that shit. That shit wrong as fuck. But I don't think it's necessarily the people involved. But whoever it is, you a weak ass bitch.
As long as she can, she's gonna run it out as long as she can. Because notice she said get another eviction. That lets you know she's already had previous evictions, so she know how to play the game.
You guys, I received information tonight from a young lady, and I'm gonna read these messages to y'all. These are the messages that I say I wanted to get vetted, but it makes so much sense, and you'll see why once I read them. Right?
Yes, I do still think some of the way that they responded was wrong.
You want me to pull up?
Even if you respond, you can say some things that. Within that response that are not right. So some of the ways that people responded, I still think isn't right.
Well, okay. Is there anything
Yeah,
there's not no addresses or anything in it.
No. Of course,
that's not going. Just because you know what I'm saying.
That's nobody on your page. I promise.
Respond however you respond, but responses can still be wrong. So even though in this situation it's looking like
messages, and then I'm
some shady shit going on with this eviction,
and once you read these,
it's still not right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't agree with a lot of shit.
Come right back.
Miss Beautiful, I get mean as hell too, which is why I don't judge nobody for it. But we got to stop pretending like it's not existing though too.
Jenny, how are you? Hi. Did you have an?
I think in a minute, y'all. I'll pick it up if she do. She dropped down.
Okay, good. How y'all doing today?
How are you?
I've been in and out of these lives all day long, trying to work and everything. A mess. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this. One. Did I hear correctly that she got $4,000 in January?
Yes.
If her rent is $700 and if her rent was behind, say for instance December and January, okay, and to me it sounds like $4,000 would have covered December, January, February, and March. If her rent is $700, that's one thing that I just don't quite understand. And I didn't know you could raise that kind of money on here. That's amazing.
January.
Oh, we do need a calculator.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And another thing too, I want to say this, Nosy, to you. When you were speaking,
we're gonna wrap it up by Sunday. Can't take it.
I don't think she quite understood.
I don't think she quite understood semantics at all. And that's why I don't argue them on here.
Broke it down in plain English to her.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't think she could comprehend what you was trying to convey to her.
Yeah. I mean, the fact she said it twice. She said, I was getting kicked out. Okay. That past was implies that you are no longer getting kicked out.
Exactly.
That's what that implies. Like if she said they helped me to
really
pay my back rent, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough, and here's the situation I'm in. That's one thing, right? But to say, "Oh, I was getting kicked out, so what are you now?"
Exactly.
And the fact that she fought really hard not to reveal that information.
Yeah,
very telling. She didn't want to reveal.
Why Scholar in there messing with
in my
the real
opinion,
Mexicana?
I feel like by revealing
I think that's her name.
March 18th date, the jig is up. You understand what I mean? And now people have a date to watch out for, right? So now everybody's watching for March 18th. What's going to happen March 18th? Exactly. Is she going to ride out the eviction? Because you know the eviction process when you're in court, right? Doesn't that take like 30 to 45 days, quote unquote?
Well, she said she was month to month. And I did her say she was month to month, and that still requires 30 days. You still get that 30 days.
So that's an additional 30 days, right? So let's say, for example, the leasing company goes to court on that Monday, because that's a Monday, March 18th, that Monday, and they say, we want to file for an eviction, and she gets 30 days. She still has till April 18th. That's another 30 days.
I told y'all she playing the system. She's going to use up all of the days she has.
Yeah.
She knows the day that they go file is not the day that you get put out.
Yeah.
It's not the date that they can sit your stuff out on the sidewalk.
No, I agree, but look, I think the question was fair.
She knows if she don't leave by the 18th, they're going to have to go to court. They're going to have to file the paperwork. And usually it does take about 30
I think the
days
questions were fair.
to get everything
Except
completed.
I'm sorry, the day and time of the video,
days,
like I personally
somewhere
didn't
to
find that
stay
to be relevant, but I think the question was pretty fair.
Paying.
Lala, can we hear from you?
Yes, ma'am. I end up I'm a boy mom. I only have boys. I got 3 sons. So I kind of got tagged in the whole thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boys. Then I have my oldest to be 21. Then I have a 19-year-old.
I won't remember the date.
All 3 of my sons are over 6 feet tall. All of them weigh over 280 pounds. So when I tell you it touched my soul to hear, not only did you help somebody, you brought that person to your home, and then they turned on you in the worst way by saying the most unforgivable thing to your child or about your child. And I instantly went into like go mode. Like, I would have caught several cases for each one of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because that's you just don't do that. When people help you, when people reach out to you, when people do for you, and then you turn around and forget turning on the person that helped you, you label their child to be something that they might not ever be able to come out of. That's unforgivable. Yeah. In so many ways. Like it's already stacked against them because that's a young black male in today's society. Now you put that on them and thinking it's funny, and then you're on social media popping, clapping. She did move in with him. Like it's appropriate, and it's definitely not appropriate. It enraged me so bad.
Somebody in the comments was like, "Ma'am,"
and I said, "How and why would you think that's okay?"
Somebody in the comments like, "Ma'am."
Okay, baby, look, you got hustled. You hustled people for a few $1,000s, and I say that not gingerly, but that's your flex.
Yeah,
but you don't care about what you damaged long term for anybody else's child.
I think the people that donated do have. I mean, once you put everything out there, obviously anybody can ask a question about anything. You don't have to answer it, right?
Some of us make that in a week.
But I feel like, the people that donated, if they got a question for real, like, you should answer it.
When you said, okay, well, I want to go stay in an Airbnb, I stopped listening after I heard that. I promise y'all that.
Yeah.
I promise y'all that.
Well,
after that, I just stopped listening.
Well, you're absolutely correct, and we appreciate your
child. What the hell's going on? Wrap this shit up by goddamn Sunday, okay?
But I want to hear from Unapologetic. I'm gonna drop.
Oh no.
And then
not Unapologetic.
Thank you, Lala. Unapologetic. How you doing?
I'm good. Okay. The only question I had to ask was, so since like January,
about to ask some questions too.
Had the whole crowdfunding thing going, right?
Uh-huh.
And she did another one yesterday. Is what I'm understanding that Rose.
Well, she's been doing them every day since January. Correct me if I'm wrong, panel, but I believe she's been doing them she's been doing them every day, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, she's been crowdfunding every day, but she has like big ones. Like she did have a big one in January. She had one for school. She had one for eviction. I think that might have been in January. We just getting into March. So that was February. Was it February when Rose and K-Dub did theirs?
Yeah.
She said January. She said that was January.
Everybody can have an opinion. Anything that
we can
happens in the public, honestly, some of these people's opinions is based off of other people's opinions, but some people got true, legit, their own thought process. But a lot of people just go with the fucking wind blow.
Do y'all remember?
It was when she was crowdfunding, when we helped her raise the money.
Yeah. Right, I agree with you. So, like, what is the end goal? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, all of this to me, like I said earlier, I still think it is went way too motherfucking far. Like, this shit is crazy.
Now we into March.
This shit is motherfucking crazy. This shit has went too far.
Hold on. But wasn't Trina up here saying that you guys helped her in January to reach her goal?
There was another fundraiser because she said she crowdfunded in January too.
So
we didn't help her in January. We helped her in February.
Right. So she talking about a whole nother set of people.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was asking.
In January. Then it was Rose and K-Dub in February.
I ain't talking about this shit no more.
Now we 7 days into March, and she by herself.
I'm gonna keep my opinion
for $7,000.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that another group of people helped her raise for her rent?
Yes, in January. Rent and school.
It was Strength's life.
Y'all don't understand how naive we have been. Go ahead, I'm listening.
That's why I was like, she almost had, like, just for this year alone, she done made like 10, 11K.
I just said that, baby. I just said that, baby. This quarter of our Lord 2024.
Not teach me the game. Miss Beautiful Nerd. What?
God bless y'all. Thank you, Titi, for letting me up. I'm going to go back in the comments.
Not teach me the motherfucking game.
Thank you, you guys. Thank you. And so I'm letting new people up, and then I want to get to Ashley. And then Ashley, I wanted to know if you had any thoughts or anecdotes before K-Dub starts.
Hello.
What is going on?
I watched Jency's live in January.
Are you English?
I am.
Jency's live in January. What are we talking about?
And they were crowdfunding for her there in mid to late January. So I know that
that happened there because I was watching one of their late lives.
Well, me either. I'm telling you, everybody got till Sunday. I'm blocking everybody. Matter of fact, I ain't even blocking everybody. I'm gonna delete the goddamn app. Y'all ain't done by Sunday. I'm done. If y'all not done by Sunday, I ain't fucking done by Sunday. I ain't coming until y'all get done. Hey, Petty Llama. I don't know who that is.
If it's not paid, you have to leave.
That's a great question. I guess that kind of leads us into what K-Dub is about to let us read. Ooh-wee. That's a great question. I wish I could answer it. And then for Kiana Latisse, is it Sharival? I hope I'm saying your name right.
Not y'all in the comments talking about Trina unblock me and teach me the game.
Next.
What's wrong with you, Negroes? What's wrong with y'all?
So I was reached out to by a young lady. The young lady said to me, actually, hold on, I think I forgot one screenshot. Hold on.
Dang, Kate.
Dang, I cannot believe that. So there was a whole nother
impatient.
Happening.
K-Dub, come back. Come back,
K-Dub.
K-Dub. Okay, she back.
I think she got him mixed up.
She back.
She didn't get.
Why? Can't you play with my emotions? You stressing me out, K-Dub.
No, I think she got the dates mixed up, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I think she had so many different crowdsourcing going on
for real.
that it got mixed up.
For real.
Go ahead,
I got proof Trina a scammer.
Okay, so I'm starting
She's
from the top.
squatting at my friend's house right
from
now.
Anonymous person. They said, I got proof
No,
Trina
for real.
a scammer.
Yes,
She's
for real.
squatted at
Let
my
me
friend's.
see.
She's
Some on
squatting at my
Instagram
friend's house
and
right
everything
now.
I be saying is on that page.
What?
I keep reading.
You said, nah, for real? She says, yes.
DM something on Insta for everything. I can be saying it.
And then she DM'd you some
I can't
info,
be saying it on this page.
Insta, everything I can be saying on this page. Which,
then she said can't be. She can't send everything on this page.
Yeah, because they don't.
Yeah, the hallway is an apartment.
TikTok. Okay.
So boom, let's go to Instagram. Hold on, let me make sure I get the right message first.
Oh, I got okay.
So the exclusive tea.
I told you, baby.
Yeah, it's not in a house though. It's an apartment.
I'm gonna mute up.
All right. So I couldn't find that page that she sent me, so I sent my Instagram. And this is what happened. The person said, "Yo," I sent the eyes. I said, "Okay, why do you say she's scamming?" The young lady said, "She's staying in my friend's apartment as a squatter and won't leave. He's already moving out." And proceeded with the eviction, and she will not leave. She has sold all of his electronics and has destroyed the whole place now. Now, remind y'all, she's always live in the hallway. You never see her live inside. But there's more. Hold on. And sold all of his electronics and destroyed the whole place. Now, if you told her to turn on the camera and turn it around, you'd see just what she does and how she treats her kid. Sorry, not sorry. It
she
needs
does
to be
go live
said.
inside.
All those things she's saying on live, she just wants
she
people to
send
her money. I said, can you prove
she got a whole video of her being in the bed, I think, eating,
you feel me?
Or something.
Okay. Can you prove this? Like, this is crazy. Okay. Let's go to the next message. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hold on. This message right here is, oh, wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Might be going too fast.
She do be inside.
Bitch, we all in suspense.
Okay. So she said, hold on, let me make sure I'm going in order.
They do stop doing us like this shit.
Yeah, because even somebody just telling you this, like I need proof.
I think I left a message out. I think I left the message out. I'm gonna go get it, and I'm coming back. Okay,
come right back.
Bear with me. Don't.
Hey, Dub.
I'll leave your box over.
Oh, we about to.
Shout out to C-Dub. Hold on.
I can't believe you.
Cyber Diaries.
We can't believe you.
She was in the chat. She was one of the ones that helped with the crowdfunding in January, is what I'm told. I don't know if she's still here.
Cyber Diaries. Okay, let me see.
She teasing
They
us.
are. Okay,
She
so I
like,
want to,
here.
Cyber Diaries, don't unrequest.
I'm with you too, girl.
I want to hear from the new ladies we just added to the panel, and then I'll drop them. Not in a mean way, ladies. And then I'll
I do feel you on that.
Sure.
I'm going to drop down.
Okay, thank you, Ashley.
Welcome to
Oh, you helped?
Yeah, is that Rose?
Oh, yeah. I just came back to the phone. I went for a walk.
So you got to tell me what happened because I got to work.
You Bella.
Sorry. I went for a walk. I came to see my mom. I went for a walk. I was spending some time with my mom. She just came back from work.
Right. Like, we need to hear from the male friend.
So this the K-Dub got us in the chokehold deliberately. It's not on purpose, I promise.
Okay, K-Dub, before you start, I want to hear from the ladies.
Who was the male
panel,
friend?
So I'll let you get all set up, okay? But I'll put you in the big box for now, okay? Let's keep the order. I'm getting better at this.
Simply, Maggie, this is not going to be wrapped up today.
Bella, I hope I'm saying your name correctly.
Sure, Bella. Well, my name is Siobhan, but that's just my handle.
Okay, Siobhan. Hi, can we call you Siobhan?
Yeah, girl.
Okay, Siobhan. What are your thoughts?
So, from this live that just started at 8:19 p.m. today, she stated after leaving your live that she was, she said it was from, she's not getting kicked out, it was from the past. But at the same time in this live, she said when Patty and y'all did her crowdfunding, she said she was trying to share the bag with you all and told you all to post your cash apps.
Yeah, that was a lie.
And she contradicted herself so much in this live. I'm going to post it on my page, but
okay, please.
She was stating that it was old and
so
that
right. Male friend, come to the front, please.
Old, but yet and still, she was saying, what was I supposed to say to make people believe? Or some shit, basically saying, what you could have said was, I'm no longer getting kicked out, but if you all would still like to give money, then you do that.
Right.
Not continue the narrative of I'm getting kicked out.
Correct.
So what happened that day where she was supposed to be raising those funds the very first time? I'm going to go to our messages so that I can tell you the exact date and the reason for why. The only reason why Rose even had up anything, I sent her my email because people were requesting to send her a Zelle and she did not have Zelle.
I feel you. I agree.
I will take the Zelle
people
and
do
I will
be
send you whatever it is that they send me on the Zelle to CA. The person, whoever was asking for it, they never sent the Zelle. They never sent it.
Got you.
So that's the only reason why there was no other people put their shit up for no crowdfunding. She's lying.
Now, Rose, remember, your fundraiser was in February. Trina was mixing up you guys' fundraiser of February for January.
Because she's lying.
So people in her January fundraiser could have been the ones who she allowed to post their cash. Did no one else catch that? She just kept getting the dates, the things confused. Yeah. So I was shocked. I was like, what you mean there was a fundraiser in January?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Because this happened in February.
Yeah.
And why don't you have Zelle? Why can't you get a regular bank account? The math ain't mathing. But, I didn't ask no questions. I was like, whatever. Everything happened February. Everything. From me even getting her in, from getting her her number, and her telling me to contact her, and I sent her a text.
It is possible it could have been another crowdfunding in January.
The day that me and her did that CA battle was February 3rd. When we raised that money for her. That was the very first time I did any type of raising of funds for her, and I made her ass work for it. So we did a Cash App battle.
So she's very confused on those dates then. And
okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I had to make her work for it. I'm like, you want that money? We finna work for it. Because she was sitting on her live, crying about how she couldn't do this, that, and the third. And I was like, yo, we can squash all this. All we you get up. That's what I told her. I said, so you going to put your wig on, if you got one. You going to put your makeup on, and we finna get this money. I thought that's what friends do.
Yeah.
People who give a fuck about you, I thought that's what a real nigga do.
You gonna end up in mute jail. Talk about if she had a wig. Okay.
I agree. That's what
brought
friends
about her
do.
plastic bag and she put it on. She did. She didn't wash it. She just put it on. I'll mute.
I agree.
Royal, how you doing today, honey? How you doing?
We don't want to hear from Royal.
Royal Mystics. Hello.
Hi. Oh, I just want to first say, hey, Nosy. I'm on your mind every day. I
I hurt my damn finger today.
Thank
This shit
you.
hurt.
Love you too.
I just want to provide commentary.
I agree, Bullet.
Okay.
I would have asked that too if I get a number like a random message like
that. There's nothing wrong with giving. Please use your discernment. It's giving con artists with this entire situation. We don't know. As far as we know, everything about this girl is a lie. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's real or not. As somebody who's been evicted numerous times, and I'm on a month-to-month lease, exactly what Petty Rose said, she's buying out her days. She's doing what she can to get as much money from y'all that she can. Because again,
yeah.
If I don't pay, I don't pay my rent this month. I'll pay it sometime. It ain't a priority. But in the meantime, if I don't pay my rent on the 5th,
okay, I gotta put the phone down. Because Royal talking to us. When the receipts come back, I pick it back up. Because I hurt my finger today, y'all. I low-key think, I don't know if it's sprung or... I don't know what the hell. This shit hurt.
You still have like 30 to 40 days. I don't know if y'all been watching the news.
I might have fractured it or some shit. This shit hurt. I probably should have went to the hospital.
So depending on where she stays, she probably won't get evicted until like the summertime. And until then, she gonna keep racking up money. And I know y'all want to give, y'all want to see people, be successful, but y'all, you just got to use discernment. And yeah, she gave liar to me, so maybe y'all didn't get that. But the internet is sick.
Thank you, sister.
While y'all listening, we've been sitting at 86K for a minute. Can y'all please stop the screen? Please, can we get to 150? Thank you.
Thank you. Why we not there?
Well, I appreciate your commentary, Royal. And
when we get to receipts, I'll pick it back up.
Answer the comments. Hey, times is hard. Rent ain't a priority. As long as they not putting me out within a month before I get the money, it's not. Everybody out there, if they giving you time to pay on your rent, hey, put that on the back burner. Take care of yourself today.
Listen, you're a real one for that, okay? I appreciate you. We're going to get to K-Dub now. Let's get to K-Dub and Mystic. Thank you so much for joining us, okay? And take care of yourself, all right?
I will.
Okay. All right, bye-bye.
So appreciate it, honey, because they is eating me up in these comments.
Yes, Kay.
I'm sorry.
We is eating you up.
And Latisse and then Cyber Diaries. We'll get to you guys. Let's let K-Dub finish out.
Come on, Kay.
Let me just start, before we get back into this. It's not my fault. This is not my page.
Who page you?
Sorry, y'all.
Oh.
Somebody asked Rose if she could do a recap real quick.
No.
Yeah, I love her recaps. Go ahead, Rose.
Let me put you in the big box.
Nosy.
Are you here or did you go for another walk, Bella?
Put it back down.
Hey.
Now she threw shade at Bella though.
What situation?
Just right now. I think the people who just joined
us. Who on the backup? Say y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all funny?
Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm talking to my mom. Y'all say, hey, mama.
Hey, mom.
Tell me, is this portion going to be wrapped up by 9 or what?
So they ain't said nothing, Rose.
Child, I don't know.
Kay can do what she doing. I'm
right, show the receipt.
Sorry.
Her mama saying Jamaican or something.
Are you pregnant?
We need to see all of them. The people want to know.
Ooh, not her hit us with the bumper.
We is impatient. You know we got short attention spans.
Okay.
Let me mute.
You know we be in them little
all right, I'm gonna go
1 minute videos.
They asking for the recap. Is that okay? Okay. Let me do this. So we're gonna start out, right? This is the very first message, right? The very first message that I got proof that Trina is a scammer. She's squatting at my friend's house right now. I said, nah, for real? They said, yes, for real. I said, what? Let me see. Because, show me. They sent they DMs or whatever. I could not find the DMs, so I sent mine instead. But that, I didn't need to screenshot that. Y'all know my Instagram link is in the thing. So then, we go to Instagram. This person messaged me. Oops.
Oh yeah, it was greasy because of my little hair.
They said, yo, I had to accept the message. I put the eyes. I'm like, okay, why do you say she's scamming? She's staying in my friend's apartment as a squatter and won't leave. He's already moving out and proceeded with the eviction and she still won't leave.
She has sold all of his electronics and destroyed the whole place. Now, if you told her, excuse me, if you told her to turn the camera around, you'd see what she does and how she treats her kids. Sorry, not sorry. But we talked about my parenting, okay?
Some people
all
were.
Those things she is saying is a lie. She just wants people to send her money. I said, can you prove
Some
this?
People were waiting.
This is crazy. Next message.
Technically, K-Dub, Petty, and Rose weren't waiting, but it was other people.
I know doggone well. I know damn well. This ain't my shit.
Oh, why the police was there? I don't know.
Why do I keep losing this message? All right, whatever. We're just going to go to the... Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I swear to God, I just screenshotted it. Fuck it. Let me just go to the...
Hey, duh.
I feel like I don't want to feel
we
like
gonna band together. We is gonna band together, girl.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
No, this is the end. So, okay, this is it right here.
Okay.
After I said that purple part right there, that's me saying, can you send the proof? Sorry, guys. It's a lot. So, the young lady said, tell her to go live tomorrow. He will be there to get his stuff. Specify tomorrow morning, too. So if she going live in the morning, tell her to turn that camera on and turn it around while she always in the hallway. But tell her to go live tomorrow. He will be there to get his stuff. Watch, she won't go live since he will be there. She blocked me to comment on her stuff, so because I was calling her out, which is what she did to me, too. I said, tell him to go live or join my live, and I'll let him show
Now,
it.
this part don't make sense.
Said, no offense, but I knew nothing about the girl until he told me, LOL. Then I saw y'all beef and want her to get what she deserves. She's been squatting there since August. Makes so much sense. She's been squatting there since since August, and he didn't want to come forward with this, but she really needs to be taken down for real. I said, can you tell him to call me on here, please? I need to talk to him. Let me get the next set of messages. Hold on.
It's the he told me not to do it though part for me. What else?
He told me, she said, after I asked him to call me or whatever, he told me not to do this, so I don't want to get him involved, but he will be home tomorrow morning and will be packing his stuff. You could tell her to turn the camera around and show just how bad she has destroyed his home. I really can't put him online like that. I said, she has me blocked, so I can't tell her anything. I will need to talk to him, hun. She said, let me try and speak to him again and record it and see if I get everything you need to expose her scamming those people for their money, with those lies. He took pics. I'll try to get those too. Her laying in filth.
Hold on, y'all. Let me finish.
Okay. I said,
before y'all say it's sus. She said, you gotta hear it out.
Now do with that I haven't vetted this information yet. I have not vetted this yet, but it just came to me at 7-something, like 7:20. Okay?
Oh, okay. So
it makes so much sense because
I don't
why
think
is
it's
she
no
always
proof.
going live in the hallway?
That's not true though.
You mute
that
it.
That part isn't true.
You know, you mute it.
Oh, but yeah, I did start noticing that. But wasn't she always live in her home?
Yeah.
At first she was, but
in the bed, you couldn't see nothing but the headboard.
You couldn't see anything.
Which means
you can view the video where she did the pickle kit review and just look in the background.
Me too.
What's in the background?
Her page, it's a pinned video where she's doing like a pickle kit review.
Not receipt refund.
Her daughter, you don't want to show it online because her daughter is in the video. But I focused on the background.
And what did you see?
It's just the filth, I guess. In my opinion, again, other people live how they live. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to judge. But with these messages coming out, it kind of like 1 + 1 is equaling 2.
I wonder, is that man one of her Johns?
I don't
know. Well, she was obviously like roommating with this person, but they said that the house was filthy for one, which is grounds for eviction, and that she be mistreating her daughter.
Now,
I would have waited this one out.
Remember, I can't remember which one of you guys said it, but somebody said that
See?
she had posted the eviction.
Remember,
but
I
she
told y'all it'd be
Is
truth
that because
mixed
her
in
name's
with
not
some
on it?
bullshit.
Hey, Doug, what did you say was in the Discord?
Huh?
Didn't you say she posted something in the Discord?
I got that from another creator.
I'm not
Sent
understanding
me the
that.
information. Sent me
Okay, that
actual
did say
receipts,
she
and I
ain't
know they're not lying
vetted
because the
yet.
number that's on there is the exact same number that
She's
was
just
messaging
giving her
me.
opinion on it.
And what did it say?
It said that Trina was giving her a sob story in short. Well,
Ooh, somebody got a screenshot.
A fake eviction notice. Trina admitted to this, by the way. She showed a fake eviction notice. She sent the message to the young lady. No.
Yeah, they probably should say.
She said, allegedly, okay? Shout out to Petty Row. She received the eviction notice on the 12th. At the bottom of it, it says hand delivered 2/12, right? She sent it to the young lady on the 12th, the day that she got it. And then she said she had to be out by the 16th. But then she messaged her again on the 17th with the same stuff.
Now, I'm over here playing at my makeup. Did anyone, there was a document that she had showed. It was like a small clip at the bottom. It was not the full page. It was the bottom page. Okay, so she admitted that was fake?
Yes.
But how do we know it's not fake? And how do we know it wasn't from the guy's friend, right? The alleged mystery man.
Because the young lady who reached out to me tonight, and they could have just created an alter account, but I went to that page. That is the young lady who messaged me tonight. It is an actual page.
No.
And the other lady who
hold on, Tina, what I'm trying to say is, how do we not know that? Let me just try to put it together how I'm saying it. The guy, the man who's allowing her to allegedly stay with him, right? How do we not know that he wanted her out? So he was like, well, I'm just not going to pay the rent now. I'm going to get out. And that's not his actual eviction notice. That's why we never saw the full document.
I don't know, baby. But this is what I got. This is what was sent to me. Plus, at that point in time, we didn't know the information that we know now. I legitimately just got it tonight at 7-something. Yeah. It's 8:55 right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe she'll talk about it. I mean, that's a big allegation, right?
Look at my face.
She gonna have to talk about it. People are gonna ask her,
like, are you living with the guy?
Talk about it because you try to talk about it with her and she shut that shit down.
About her plans for the future, but she wants everybody to help her.
I can't even really see it either.
Had I known this when she was here, I would have asked her about the guy.
I was requesting.
Oh, damn.
I was scared she was gonna leave. I was scared she was gonna leave.
You wouldn't let me in this joint.
I'm sorry. I was like, she gonna run.
I was trying to find me in.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me in. But I swear I was trying to give you this.
Damn. You think if she don't go live tomorrow?
This is all speculation, though.
I'm gonna believe
no legit,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna believe it.
Anything?
I'm gonna have to because she's live every day.
So she should be live tomorrow morning. I mean, she get up and go live and go let the sun hit her face. Remember, in the morning, she likes the sun rises and the sun sets.
Okay.
Remember, those are her words, not mine.
I'm so glad you said it. As the TikTok sound. I'm so glad you said it. She's live every day. Hello. My name is Kiana. I'm new here.
Hi, Kiana. I'm sorry. Hello.
How y'all doing?
I'm put y'all
I
down
really
for a
need to
minute.
understand.
My finger hurt.
How do y'all good grown ass women
I don't
go to work every day and help a bitch? Sorry. That ain't going to work every day, but she on TikTok all day. Like, where we do that at?
She has a daughter that is under 11.
Sometimes it's a good sob story.
No. Waffle House is always hiring at 24 hours a day. I mean, y'all is at all these establishments and they are short of staff, and y'all still will come home, get on TikTok and help a chick that won't even try. Y'all
Key Messy? Not you called her Key Messy. That lady name is, I think, Kiana.
Send your 11-year-old
talking about
dash 2 times a day.
Key Messy.
One time a day because school she feed her the other 2 times. So I feed her dinner. But I ain't giving your good grown ass shit. And how is y'all? Trina ain't the problem. Y'all the problem. Because once I help you.
Why I gotta be the problem? I ain't do that.
let me stop you right there, okay?
They don't stay 5-10 minutes away. Trina stay in a different state. Our states are right next to each other. I'm in the same state as K-Dub, and Trina is one state over. So it's not like 5 to 10 minutes. It's like 45, maybe. It depends on what part. I don't know exactly. So it might anywhere be from 45 minutes to 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. It just depends on where they're located. But we on bordering states.
The idea of gifting and where the money goes.
Yeah, it depends on where she is. I don't know where she at, but I know our state border her state.
So
from where K-Dub at, we can get to
what they felt
her state lines in like 45 minutes.
Fine, fuck it. But what you can't do is sit here and be like, and you.
Oh yeah, no, they're not like 5-10 minutes away from each other. They like, it depends.
And say, well, here's what I would have done.
It's more than that.
But I'm not gonna let you do is bash all these women on the panel. That we can't have that. So you know what I mean?
You mean to tell me, Nosy, if they sat up and saw her get $7,000 in January, and then everybody turn around, because a lot of these women didn't make $7,000 in January.
No, Kiana, we did not see her get We were not aware.
Oh,
we were not aware.
All right.
We only saw what she made in February because we were there.
Okay, I'll stand corrected, because I was sitting here like, y'all watching her get this type of bread?
February.
No, we didn't.
I was just like, watching her get this type of bread, and ain't nobody stopping the show.
We knew nothing about January's live or December.
Okay.
Or anything after August.
Not keep messing it down.
We didn't know anything about that up until we helped her.
I'm glad I work from home tomorrow. I got a busy weekend.
I was literally scrolling on my For You page and saw her crying. Of course that's gonna catch my eye. I stopped.
Wait, you ain't know it?
We were human, right?
Right.
Are we not allowed to be human?
I get it.
What I heard when I came into the room, I don't want my baby to know that
K-Dub. Call my mama in the house.
All the stuff that they doing to supposedly try to be better and so on and so forth. Like, come on now, be for real.
Yeah.
Kiana, they asking you to come downstairs.
I will drop it on down, shorty.
Okay.
We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, can you take me out the big back box now? Thank you.
Not the big back box. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to hear from, where's he at? Latice. Hello, Latice. You're so patient.
Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to, first of all, thank you for bringing me up, and I love your commentary. I think it's dope.
Thank you.
But I want to say I've been in property management in every facet of it for 28 years. And but I was just saying that, it's definitely a situation where she's using semantics. Now, if she's squatting, that's a completely different scenario, and the property is going to have to figure out a way to get her out, off the property.
Okay.
But if she's living on a property and what she is doing is what a whole lot of residents do, and I'm just saying because I've seen it for so many years.
Yeah.
You can, in most states, I'm in North Carolina, but I've practiced property management in Georgia, Nebraska, all over the place, right? Mm-hmm. And so they'll give you, your rent is due on the 1st. Most leases say it's late on the 2nd, but they give you grace into the 5th before they give you an actual late fee, right? Mm-hmm. Then after that, they serve you something called either a pay or quit or a demand letter, right? That gives you a time period to pay it before they actually go to file for the actual court date itself. Then after they file for the court date, you can still pay your money, right? Along with the late fees and the court cost. They'll accept it. You're good to go. If you can't pay it, even when you get to court, in most states, there is a time period, even after the gavel comes down, and yes, you're late and there's an eviction on your credit at this point, right? Or a public record. At that point, you still have time, because most times properties and the property manager has the last determining factor as to whether they even take your money up until the sheriff comes to padlock the door. And so I've
a lot of time, right?
Real talk. I've been in situations as a property manager where I see somebody going through something. I have unlock the door and allow them to pay. You understand what I'm saying? Giving people grace in those moments, because you just never know. Everybody needs a little bit of grace sometimes. But at the end of the day, this young lady just seems to be using the system just kind of over and over and over again, you know. And the really unfortunate part is you do see a lot of children, you know, get caught up in that particular scenario. And most people that manage properties have gotten to a point where, you know, they after you've been in it for so long, you know, your heart gets a little hard. You hear a lot of, you know, of the same stories over and over. Yeah. But I totally get what you were saying in terms of, I'm also a giver. I'm a lover of people. And I just want to make sure that especially our people are taken care of. You know what I mean? And so I can see how, you know, you want to give and make sure, especially with an 11-year-old child, you don't want to see anybody's child on the street. But you know, her mom just has to be a whole lot more responsible, because at the end of the day, you know, everybody got to have a place to lay their head, and it's you know, it's hard out here most of the time.
Okay, I'm back, y'all.
You go talk to your property manager. They will work with you a whole lot of times, but we allow fear to keep us from opening up our mouths when we actually, you know, there are things that you can do to help yourself out. So that's all I really want to say.
Well, I appreciate that, and thank you for giving us the kind of like that.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all.
Yes, I think so.
Get it out, girl. But yeah, that was some good information. She's definitely playing the system.
Yep, over and over again. And, you know,
right, because
that's the unfortunate part.
She admitted that she's been evicted before, so she know the routine. Yeah. She know. And
Trina live, y'all, or she not live? Somebody go check and see if Trina live.
I know. That's why I say she know the system.
So I want to know.
Hey, wifey.
I think it's out. We'll know if I end up in the hospital. So my question is, who is the man? You know, it seems like he wants
no, he said, my question is,
who is the man? You know, because it's embarrassing. Like, God, I tried to help this lady, and now look at me. I'm stuck moving out of my own house, which kind of gave that tone, because her house is really like with dark colors, and that's usually a man thing. I don't know why we put together. And then also too, the being outside a lot. She's just always outside, and she didn't start doing that till recently, and maybe that had something to do with him moving all of his stuff out. I haven't seen her on that
Queen. That was my wifey way back on Facebook days.
That property and
yeah, I agree. I don't know what's going on now.
So that she mistreats her child.
Oh man.
Allegedly. All of this is alleged, y'all. I have not vetted this information, but this is what I mean by my cup is running over with information.
Yeah. I ain't really got that much color around here. Only the paintings on my wall. My couch is gray. Like, I ain't got that much color pop.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I like black.
Cyber Diaries. They asked me to invite you up here, and I forgot what they said to.
She helped crowdfund in January.
Got you.
Oh, so there was a crowdfunding in January and February? I'm so
I was part of the January crowdfunding. So before I kind of explain what happened, to preface, this is not about the money for me. I don't care. I do not regret giving the money.
I like a dark house too, y'all.
Thank you for the disclaimer.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm talking about I'm forever the wife.
I want people to understand, with the other lady that was up here just a few moments ago, I'm a gifter. My whole reason for being on this app, I do what's called gift bombing and Cash App bombing. I set aside
why you don't come do that over here? It's like
every year as a part of a charity, and that's literally what I do. I do it from backup accounts, group accounts, etc. Okay.
Now let me ask you this: whose platform was hosting the fundraiser?
So the one that I contributed to, it was on her platform.
Okay, gotcha.
She advised that she did not have January's rent, and she needed help crowdfunding for January's rent. The same situation that happened in February, we got the whole, about, my daughter, I have the carpool, I have this, I have that, right? Mm-hmm. So my charity, the one that I have set up, I generally will only give to people who have kids, because it is in memory of my daughter.
Aww,
so
I'm sorry to hear that.
With the story, I just, again, I gave, that was that.
Yeah.
Fast forward,
Okay.
actually between that time and
All right, Miss
February,
Beautiful Nerd.
I actually also reached out to Trina.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, I choose 10 people at random who have kids, and I set up a $20,000 college fund for them.
Wow.
I reached out to her. She responded to it, and it was basically just a basic message. Oh, really? That's cool. Never heard from her again. Great. I'm doing my thing. Fast forward to February. Sorry, go ahead.
When she replied back, okay, great, cool. Did like a pink flag go up like, or no? Or is it with this like?
So not really, and here's why.
Okay.
If you were a mom with a child and somebody you don't really know. So when I gifted her in January, again, I don't do it from my main account, and there's a lot of reasons why I don't do it from my main account. How would you feel if someone just randomly offering your child a $20,000?
Shit, I'm tired too. You talking about you in the bed at 6 o'clock? It's 9 o'clock. I feel like I'm falling asleep. If I fall asleep, y'all just gonna have to listen. Somebody wake me up.
I take offense to it because I was like, okay, maybe she thinks I'm a weirdo, whatever. It is so that. Didn't really know what was going on. I think
Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
About an eviction. Obviously, the month before, I just had donated a large amount of money to help you avoid an eviction.
Now, Cyber Diaries, I'm not going to ask you for the specific amount, but can you give us a ballpark? Like, was it over $1,000 that was donated?
No. So my Cash App was $250, and then I did give quite a couple of big gifts that probably would have totaled around $500.
Got you. So she would have had the rent, essentially.
Correct. I mean, well, her portion with the gifts, it probably would have been a little bit half than that amount, because of TikTok and how they, give you only a small portion of gifts and things like that. But essentially, it helped her out decently in January.
Got you.
Good night.
I'm asking in the comments, or reading the comments, and people are talking about, about an eviction.
Yeah, they said something about her running 700. I have no idea.
I'm genuinely confused reading these comments.
How much her really is? I don't know.
Going on in
I think they said 700.
So I just simply
But I don't know what she said.
Eviction, what's going on, and people are putting it in the comments, and I had commented general confusion, and the second I put that message, I was blocked, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what's going on?
And they must have not known that you were one of her previous gifters.
And maybe not. And I don't care. I don't care about the money. However, I have 4 other mutuals who do the same thing that I do.
Yeah.
1,700 is
also
crazy.
In that live, and I guess had asked some questions, and they do it from their main pages. And you guys see them quite often.
Yeah.
And they were also blocked. There was a total of 5 of us who gifted in January, who were blocked in that February live.
Wow.
So then I started to do my research. Girl, I found a video from 2 years ago, to the date, of somebody responding to one of her comments where she was begging, saying that she hadn't eaten so that her daughter could eat, and she really needed help with groceries. So the more I started kind of looking, the more I started finding. And I'm like, oh my God. And again, I don't regret it because I always gift and do these things in a good faith. I don't care what you do with the money. As a matter of fact, when me and my husband are rolling down the street and there's a homeless man that's got a sign, I need $5 for beer, I'm giving him a $5 bill.
Yeah.
Because I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, being honest.
Wow, so dang.
And seeing what all these people have gone through and done for this person, I kind of feel a connection with them because again, whether she
trauma bonded
or not,
you're all trauma.
What it is.
Yeah, trauma has bonded.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I'm about to log off after this message. I just fuck.
That or I swallowed it. Just pray for me, y'all. But damn, that is crazy. I did not know Trina was like. I'm shocked. Anyone else got some? What's up, Miss? Is it my Lisa? Hello, Chastity, and hello, Ashley. How y'all doing?
I told you that lady.
My bad, y'all. I had paused. It wasn't the live. I had got a message on my phone. My bad, y'all. I was checking my text messages. So that's what I was talking about, not the live. My bad.
Stay as long as you like. There's nobody waiting.
I was pausing because I had got a few messages. My bad.
When she started coming back around, she was hollering, my man, my man, my man. And I'm going to tell you how I know this. In October, she started coming back around. She started coming back around, and she started saying, well, my man takes care of this, my man takes care of that. I'm clueless because I'm thinking to myself, my man. This first time I ever heard her say anything about a man. And this time, he's around. She's saying it a lot. She's saying it a lot. Every time she
I'm about to log off in a minute.
I got a man such and such and such.
I might have to beat y'all over there. I don't give a fucking tat.
She gets mad because she don't get the $25 she asked for to help her with Thanksgiving. So she went on her page. She went on her page and did a drive, and she got some money for Thanksgiving. That was the grocery drive, if you remember. Okay. Now the fifth day in December, she did another drive, and these were like small drives.
I did, man. I'm tired.
She never did mention nothing about rent. She never mentioned.
I'll be up at like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning.
Like the 15th of December. Okay, so around about the 15th of December, she was hollering about she needed somebody to send her something to eat overnight. She was on the late night panel, and she was up there talking about she wanted somebody to send her a 4 meal. Remember the 4 meal?
They talked about that forever.
Drive for like groceries, getting her toiletries, all that stuff like that. I think a couple of people sent her some cash apps and stuff like that. Okay, now this is mid-December. Mid-December come around, it's time for Christmas. Okay, she was over on her live getting real crunk because people kept sitting.
I'm gonna let y'all listen to this and go heat up my food, but I'm probably about to end it and go over there.
That's when that girl that just did that mess with Diamond helped her out. She helped her out on that live. She sent that girl over $300. And she even said it. She said, I sent this girl $300. She said, because I want to actually help her for Christmas. Okay. Now, if you go back to December, she didn't start talking about getting evicted until after, right before, a little bit after Christmas, right before the first of the year. Okay, that's when that mess had fell out. That's when that big fallout came, and everybody was like, "Oh, you was wrong. Okay. All right, now check this out. How you get evicted from a place that don't belong to you if you're a squatter?
You get evicted by the property. You can't the thing is you can't. If you're not, now the one thing about it is and that's what people fail to realize, you have somebody in your home over a certain period of time, depending on what that lease is. If they establish residency with a toothbrush in your house, then they live there, and you got to go through the eviction process to get them out. But if the apartment comes under eviction, right? And this person is just living there, and say the property has no knowledge of this person in the home. The way that I used to do it, I would, when I filled out the papers, I would put the leasers, the person who's on the lease, as the defendant. But in that other box, I'm putting all other occupants. You know what I mean? So that covers me so I can get everybody out. Well, if you're unaware that the person is living there, and all you can do is put, the person that you know who is on the lease, and then you find out at the eviction time that there is a squatter, then you got to go through the process to get that squatter out of the home too. You have to evict them out of the space too, and that's a whole different, ball of wax that you got to deal with. But so for me, as the person that had to do it for so many years, I just would cover myself and put, John Doe, and in the next box, all other occupants. So if I don't know you there, you still got to get out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's how you do it.
Okay, now I want to ask you this real serious question right here. The other day when she was on live, right, and that phone dropped and y'all heard all that banging in the back, and she said, "Wait a minute, nigga," she got off. Y'all didn't hear that?
I didn't see it. What?
Okay, she was over on her live and she was raising the money, right? All of a sudden the phone dropped and you heard people arguing in the background. And she said, "Wait a minute," and she got off the phone and came back. That boy was in that house when she was in there. He was in there then.
Heads up, this is allegedly on my end.
So, you mean the live stream where there was like...
She was on the live. She was on her live raising the money, and all of a sudden she stopped and she said, "Wait a minute." And she cut the phone and came back. But before she did that, you heard the records in the background. That's why she got off. And then she
it was the neighbors,
the bathroom, closet, wherever was dark.
It was the neighbors.
That's what she was. But I wanted to see why y'all missed that, because I didn't miss that. I didn't miss none of the ruckus in the background, because I've been waiting on that, because I'm wondering why is she walking outside and she's up before dark. Most kids go to school around by 7:15. You up at 6:30. You still ironing clothes and stuff, right? You outside. Then on top of that, you in the hallway all the time. Even on Diamond Show, your face forward is in the back. You never see the background. Then on top of that, she was in the kitchen. But wasn't nothing in the kitchen. When she opened up the cabinets, wasn't nothing in the cabinets. The food that she's cooking is my new food that you already have. Like stuff around. You see what I'm saying? Stuff you gonna fix. I just want to know how you miss it. Because I ain't missing all these. She done had a fundraiser every month.
Yeah, the people that was arguing was the neighbor.
The biggest fundraiser she done ever did is when she got with Rose and they did that battle. That's the biggest one she done had. And then after that, now the cash outs been big. She's been doing this for a while. So I thought it was just a game everybody was playing, like who could get the biggest cash out. That's what I was thinking. But if you really think about it, this girl has done this every month. She ain't changed a bit. But when she first got on that show, started coming back, she said, "My man, my man, my man." She was talking about it was a dude there in that house.
I wish I feel like I remembered that, because I used to go when I had a life and I could actually watch Diamond Show as soon as it started. I remembered that, and then it just went away. She just stopped talking. So I was just like, okay.
Right. It was really weird now, because it only lasted for when she first started coming in. But after that...
Did you ever do the Roku? Did you ever do the Roku?
Yeah, I did a Roku show.
Do you ever remember any, because I have those episodes archived. Do you remember when we with Trina, she did like maybe 4 or 5 episodes. She was not in that place.
No, she wasn't. But remember now, she was never in that place. That's the place she just moved from. The place that the first place she got evicted from. This is how she got with that dude. Because remember, she had been stranged around looking for places. That's why she was mad, because she was trying to find places at the time. She was always frustrated.
What was the first time her and Diamond fell out? Do you remember when Diamond used to do, shout out to Diamond, remember when Diamond used to do those, she used to do giveaways? Like she would do her lives, and then she would have like a cash giveaway at the end of the month.
Okay, remember the last time they fell out is because she asked for a certain amount of money and she wanted them to give it to her, and they wouldn't give it to her. That's how the fell out came. That's how it came. All right, I'm finna get down, but I just wanted to make sure y'all remember this stuff, because if you notice when she first came back, she was in that apartment with that dude at that time.
Yeah, that already been out. Everything that this young lady sent me.
Yeah.
Okay, Chastity, don't go far. We might send for you again. Okay.
Okay.
Chastity, don't go too far, honey.
Ooh, child, I remember that. And when we used to do the Roku show, and because I have those videos archived, they're all archived on my MacBook. That was not the setup. Her house was, or wherever she was completely different. Like, it was a completely different setup. It was like completely.
I don't know, Ailey.
I'm finna report your page. Yep. Got to
You're going to jail.
I'm finna report you.
Where the police
Play Janisha.
The policeman right there.
She got a printer. She got a printer.
You're about to get muted for 2 minutes. Hold on, let me see. Who is this? I think this person's next, Pablo. My Lisa. Hi, how are you? My Lisa?
Hey, I'm good.
Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes, absolutely perfect.
Okay. I know any of your 2 cents you'd like to add? 2 senses are welcome here.
So, for the people who helped her in good faith because they thought at the time that she was down and out, I understand why you would feel a way to find out she was being dishonest. So, and especially with Rose, with some of the things she said was even just spoken about, for me would be cringe. I have kids, so that would just be totally a turn off to me. So I totally get any of those kind of things. And even some of the things I heard myself, I'm not going to repeat them. Mm-hmm. When she said what she said, it made me get off TikTok. Like when she said the allegation that she said was happening to her and whatever, I was like, people page is going to get reported behind this. You saying some real funny stuff. And we had just all been in the live that Sunday, I think maybe before. And it was different from what I usually see from Nosy. So I was like, oh, okay. And then everything just seemed like it just went haywire so fast after that. The only thing I will say is if you're bad with money and people are willing to give it to you, do what you got to do. So for the people who are hurt, I think those are personal things. I hope that y'all could figure things out, cut her off, whatever. But if she's getting some money to take care of herself and her child, I'm not in a place of judgment.
I am. Because don't use me to defraud the public.
Hold on, Kate.
I agree with that. I agree that you shouldn't lie, but we know we live in a capitalist society, in my opinion. So people lie all the time.
I don't think that she should lie.
If you personally spoke to her on the phone and you gave her money, that's one thing. If I'm on TikTok and I feel inclined to do something, because I feel like you don't get to know who people are. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying you shouldn't feel hurt or you shouldn't feel away if y'all was talking offline and it was personal. That's not what I'm talking about. But if you was on TikTok and that's the only way you really engage with this person, you don't really have any rapport with them in a real sense, I'll give myself a lot of space from ever trying to take it personal and say I'm going to believe it. So however she gets her money, that's fine with me. What I didn't like and why I kind of sort of feel
it's not okay to get it if you're lying about it.
Being made about the ladies that we was all just sitting with.
Now, if you're not lying about it, that's one thing.
Yo, if you are lying,
but if you're lying about it,
liars,
that's not okay.
We all do.
I'm sorry.
But for you to just say that stuff about people.
If you're not lying, okay. But if you're lying and these things are not really happening.
If let's say you riding in the car with somebody,
I don't think that's right.
And they driving your car. You just ride, right? And
now that part I gotta disagree with you, lady.
And they go into the store.
That's not right.
And they rob that store in your car, right? And then they get back in the car. Y'all go on a high-speed chase. Y'all get caught. The whole time you had no idea what you just like. Yeah, well, I you know what I'm saying. I'll take you. You just gotta drive, baby. But yeah, we can go, right? And then now you facing jail time type shit because it happened in your car. And you were there. You not gonna be mad about that? Like, come on. But they doing it because they gotta take care of their kids. You gonna be like, well, shit, I ain't mad. You robbed that store because you had to take care of your baby. No, you're gonna be mad. Don't use me, my name and or my platform to defraud the public. I pride myself on being honest and truthful.
Okay, like, so you're saying because she did it while you were on live.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that she used me specifically to do it. Do you understand, sweetheart? How many people have come to me and was like, baby, I only gifted her or sent cash outs because you were there. I'll fuck with you. I don't even know her. I did it because of you.
But that's what I'm saying. I understand that. That doesn't knock your integrity because she's not a person who's on the level. That doesn't make you bad.
I endorsed it. It does
because you didn't know. It would be different if you had this awareness and those messages have come before.
Right? Is you gonna tell the judge that? What you think that judge gonna say to you? Right? Because right now we are in the court of public opinion. What do you think the judge is gonna say to you in the event that somebody robbed the store in your car while you in the car? Riddle me that.
I'm getting out of that, girl.
It's gonna be exactly what I'm saying. People who are regular human beings
you're not going to jail.
I'm not saying, but this is not you. You're not gonna go to jail for what you did.
Do you know that
analogy is well beyond. Because why would you go to jail for trying to help somebody?
It's very relevant. It's the exact same
thing. Committing a crime with somebody. First of all, I'm not gonna let nobody drive my car. If we just being real 100% my Lisa, you're not driving my car. That's number one.
Sweetheart, theft by deception is a crime. Deception is a crime.
But she didn't steal. People are giving. Yes, theft by deception. Yes, if you steal by deceiving somebody.
I don't think you understand what that is.
I think this is a part where you're getting you might be a little confused, my Lisa. Like, I understand the premise you're saying, right? Like, hey, if you're willing to give it and she's willing to take it, fine, right? But you have to understand what K-Dub is saying is that she was specifically used for a scheme. And she feels like her autonomy was taken away because she didn't get the choice to decide that. She was, you know, it was a ruse. It was fake. You know, she was eliciting materials in a child and homelessness. And so she didn't get
all right, y'all.
She didn't get the full story to determine whether she wanted to have the
y'all want to go over there.
She was deceived.
I'm probably going to pop in the comments. I'm going to finish eating this food.
But that's why I support y'all talking about it, because